Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video regarding on how I groom my eyebrows. You're going to need a spoolie, or if you have a mascara wand, this is a disposable one. If you get them at the store or in the mall, just, that's the safe one, they'll let you have one. Tweezers. Good tweezers. Don't buy cheap ones. Don't buy ones that have dull ends. My favorite is the Tweezer Man. Last, what you're going to need are a pair of scissors. Small ones like this. This is for trimming your eyebrow hair. And I'm going to show you how to do it. If I comb, I see where they fall. For this eyebrow. And remember something too, I want to mention. Your eyebrows are not twins. Okay? They're sisters. That means they should look similar, not identical. But they're not cousins either. So if one has a nice arch and the other one is doing something completely different, that's not going to make sense either. It's not going to look good. So just remember that. You want to keep them similar, and you want to have them create a balance on your face. Alright, so with this eyebrow, my hair goes up and then it goes like that. Trimming. The reason why I said to get scissors that are small like this is because then you're less tempted to cut off more than you need to. When you cut off too much, your eyebrows, they don't look even, they don't look good. So as far as trimming goes, once you comb it into the direction it grows, I kind of comb this way, because sometimes my eyebrow hairs tend to fall. So if you can see, for example, this hair right here falls out of the shape of my eyebrows. So I'm just going to go in and trim that hair just a little bit, and just the end. If you need help where the hair that you're trying to trim is wiggling a lot, get the back of your your wand, hold it down and just trim that single hair. And take tiny bits off, because when you're done trimming, you're going to comb it back to make sure that it falls into place. Sometimes you want to have certain strands longer so that when you go like this, it kind of gives the illusion that your eyebrow has a more like a crisp shape. With the ends, brush them down. And you want to just get the little tiny hairs that kind of, like I said, fall off the shape of your brow. One thing about eyebrows is sometimes you want to trim more than you tweeze, especially when you're trying to find your eyebrow shape, simply because when you tweeze your eyebrows and you pull out hairs, some of them don't grow back as quickly as others. Sometimes if you take like a thick part of your eyebrow out because you want to make an arch, the hair won't come back for 4 to 6 months. So in that sense, you want to trim it instead of pulling it out. Now if you're wondering, like, how do you do that? What are you talking about? I'll show you right now. This is what I did to find my shape for my brow. Is I got my scissors, and if you look here where my eyebrow begins, you want to follow that line. Sometimes you get hairs that grow underneath. Now this is optional. I know it's a little crazy. You're getting scissors, you're putting them near your eyes. Totally optional. If you want to do this, do it. If you're not comfortable with it, I'll show you another way to do it. But what I do is relax your eyebrow too. Don't go like this when you're tweezing your eyebrows or when you're trimming, because you're gonna get the wrong shape and you're gonna have like that shocked look all the time, and that's not natural looking. So what I did was I kind of followed that natural shape that comes there that I have, so that you don't pinch your skin. What you want to do is you want to get the scissors and kind of lay it against your eyebrow and kind of get the hairs underneath. If you find it difficult to do it this way, hold your tweezers the other, hold your scissors the opposite way, and you'll get a closer, cut. So you get that. I lay it underneath the hair and I trim. Take your time with this. Don't rush it because you'll cut yourself. Now, like I said, if you're not comfortable with doing that, you can get your scissors, lay it against your brow because you want to have a straight line. That gives it that illusion of like a crisp, clean brow line. You know, some people get concealer and they put it underneath their brow to give it that nice clean finish. I don't like doing that. I feel like it takes too much time, especially for every day. So what you can do is get your tweezer or get your scissor, lay it this way so you get that straight line, and any hair that falls underneath you tweeze. Another easier way to do this step, I completely forgot to mention it, is if you get a pencil, an eye pencil that's either white or like pink, and you trace out your eyebrow shape. So outline. And once you outline, you tweeze anything that's in the white line or the pink line and below. It's probably easier than the scissors. Another thing I want to mention is if you're tweezing your eyebrows, always start either from the inner corner and work your way out, or from the outer corner and work your way in. Don't go straight for the middle, especially if you want an arch, simply because if you start going at the middle, you end up taking off too much and then your arch is skinny and high. The thing that I want to talk about is trimming the tops of your eyebrows. You do this, simply just brush the hair up. Whatever goes past that natural shape that you have, you trim. And again, always keep your face relaxed when you're doing this. If you have a surprised look on your face or you're like this, you'll get the wrong shape and your eyebrows will constantly look like you have a surprised look on your face. Another thing that I want to talk about as far as when you're actually tweezing your hair, always pull out. I've met some people who get their tweezers and they pull this way, they pull that way. If you do that, you're going to damage the follicle of your hair and it won't grow in right anymore, or it might just not grow in at all. Remember how I said start from one corner and work your way to the other? Try not to over tweeze your eyebrows. Remember, a fuller brow looks more youthful. It looks softer. When you have very thin eyebrows or eyebrows that are too arched, it'll give you the appearance of kind of looking upset all the time, and you don't want to look like that. You know, you want to look happy or not upset. Softer, fuller eyebrows. If you naturally don't have an arch, don't create one if you don't have it. Work with what you have. If you have a softer arch, you know, soften it up. Don't try to change your eyebrow shape because it just won't look realistic. Like I said before, your eyebrow shape is based off of your nose. So say I try to make it more arched. It just wouldn't look right, and you know, it would probably shrink my eyes. So go with what you have. Work with what you have. Even if you don't like it, you know, experiment. Try, and like I said, try not to over tweeze. Try to trim more than tweezing in case you make a mistake. You're guaranteed the hair will grow back. And that's it. Those are my tips and tricks on how I do my eyebrows. Found this video useful. If you have any questions, if you want me to go in depth into anything else, please feel free to comment below. And thanks again. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!